I was actually the first group in 1984 to come out to Mehlville in the voluntary desegregation program. I was involved. I played football. Was involved, of course, in the Spanish club that they had there, believe it or not, choir. So I sang in the choir, but my big thing was really football. So I had a chance to play under Gary Heide.
His junior year, we had two great fullbacks, and he was a fullback. So he came in and said, "Coach, I just want to help the team. I just want to play. I'll play offensive line." So I go, "Okay." So play offensive line for a year, and then we'll move you back to fullback. So his junior year, he wound up being a first-team all-conference offensive guard, and then we moved him to fullback his senior year, and he was probably the best blocking fullback I've ever had because he spent a year in the offensive line. But he's just wanting to help and contribute, and it's just kind of attitude he has.
So I met Kaba when I was 14 years old at freshman football camp at Mehlville High School. And we were both coming in and first days of camp, and I remember him to this day. He was a little bit louder than the rest of us. He had a little bit more confidence, a little bit more swagger, which he still does. And I was coming in new to the district, didn't know anybody, and he was one of the first people that I interacted with.
Had a learning disability, and but I had teachers while I was there who really helped me to be able to overcome that. Having those people when you were younger to help you to overcome those obstacles or learn how to, work in that space. Like, okay, well, no, you don't necessarily have a learning disability. You just think different and you process different. So that constant affirmation by people in the space really, really helped me. I ended up going to Northwest Missouri State, and I went there to play football, which Gary Heide was a part of that too. He was a graduate of Northwest Missouri State, and he played up there. So it was a natural connection to help me get to that next level. I was at Northwest. I tore my knee up playing football, so I quit playing football. My knee was, badly injured, and I said, well, what was next? So I had always been interested in the community. I'd always been interested in politics, and I ended up taking a internship in Washington, D.C. to intern for a congressman up there. I was on Capitol Hill the day 9/11 happened, so I had a chance to live through that, experience that, and that really kind of ingrained and kind of solidified that we needed people in not only in government but in positions where you make decisions that's going to impact communities. I'm the executive director of Park Central Development. Park Central Development is a community development corporation located in the central corridor of the city of St. Louis. What you see at the Central West End, what you see in Forest Park Southeast, now known as the Grove, Botanical Heights, these are our core neighborhoods. These are the areas we've built, and you can see the success. Since I got here, realizing the need for equity, I was talking with my board and realizing the need to really make sure we continue to lift St. Louis, because a rising tide lifts all boats.
Was outstanding here as a student and a leader, and he's gone on to have great successes. He's one that somebody can look up to and say, hey, look what he's done, and never made excuses about anything. He just took the bull by the horns and went after it and has been very successful.
With Kaba, he's always been very consistent in terms of what his goals were. He always wanted to focus on how he was going to empower his community, how he was going to honor his family, his mom and dad's name, and the decisions that they made for him, and really grasp every opportunity that was afforded to him and maximize whatever potential he had. But he did that in every aspect, whether it was just in a class, whether it was on an athletic field, or pursuing through college and playing college level football, and even in his professional life. He's been nothing but a dedicated family man who is looking to empower his community and honor his family name.
But going to Mehlville set my life, set the path for my life, which is the reason I'm here today. So every step can be connected to that choice that my parents made to send me to Mehlville School District. So.